Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. If you have any legal questions, well, we can get them answered right here for you on the show. We have your lawyers at the beach, McCutchen, Mumford, Vaught, O'Day, and Geddie with us today. And, you know, there's lots of stuff to talk about. Today we're talking about timeshares. A lot of people in this area deal with timeshares.
That's right, and we've got Wayne with us. How you doing, Wayne?
I'm well. Thank you for having me today. It's
All right,
good
let's
to see
talk
you
about
both.
timeshare. Now, how important is this to the Grand Strand?
You know, timeshare is such a big business for the Grand Strand. In fact, it may surprise you to know South Carolina is the third largest state in the nation in the volume of timeshare transactions and units.
No kidding.
So it is a big business for us.
Oh, wow.
All right, now, what's the difference between timeshare and owning any other real estate?
There are some states that take the position they're not really sure if timeshare is real estate or personal property, but South Carolina is pretty clear. It's real property. And in South Carolina, if you own a piece of real estate, you get a deed and you own it outright. Whereas in timeshare, you get a deed, but you only own a limited period of time, maybe ordinarily a week or points or floating periods, but it's a limited period of time.
All right, now, if I own my own timeshare and I die, does my wife get that?
That's a problem in South Carolina because in many states, if husbands and wives own property together and their names are on the deed together, the surviving spouse will own the property. Not so in South Carolina. In South Carolina, there's special language that has to be added after the names are entered. And oftentimes with the large timeshare corporations, they'll have title departments that are just cranking deeds out based on the language in other states. And so many people acquire property in South Carolina, timeshare property, where their names are listed but without the special language. So if you're the first to die, your spouse would probably only own maybe 1/2 undivided interest unless that extra language is there. So you really need to see a lawyer in South Carolina if you're going to buy South Carolina timeshare property.
Well, that's good to know. Now, if you're considering buying a timeshare, is there anything else that you should be aware of?
Absolutely. One of the timeshare can be the greatest thing you've ever done, or it can be your worst nightmare. They're two different versions. But what is so important is for people who are thinking of buying timeshare, and it can be a wonderful thing to say, no, I don't have to sign at this moment. I want all the documents. I want my attorney to look at these documents because there can be all kinds of little surprises in that mound of paper. There was a famous timeshare executive who once said, people don't wake up on Saturday morning with the goal of buying timeshare. So you need to be careful. It can be a wonderful thing, but you've just got to be careful.
Well, that's good to know. A lot of stuff to think about. Now, you can always go to yourlawyersatthebeach.com. They've got all the details for you. And if you have any questions yourself, you can email them to us at legaladvice@wpde.com, and we will get those questions answered for you. So thank you so much.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Don't, be careful when you buy timeshare. It's great, but
Talk
be careful.
to a lawyer first.
That's right.
These guys. Stick with us. We'll be right back.